Yeah, so welcome everyone. Welcome, Fran.
Hiya.
Just me and you today.
I know.
I thought we would catch
Let's
up.
see what mischief we can cause.
I think that we are going to speak a bit about behaviour change because I have a little short episode and talk about, I think it's been months and months now since we were really focusing on talking about drinking more water, sleep routines, learning new skills, all that type of stuff. So I thought it'd be good to catch up with you on how you found keeping up with all that.
Initially, I was quite poor at it. And I couldn't make a decision really about what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And then I thought, so get a grip and let's get it done. So, and I also got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes as well. So I thought, right, this is the time now that I've got to really start being serious about all this. And I started with changing my diet, not excessively, but enough to know that I was doing better than what I had done originally. Cutting out lots of things, like high carbs, sweet stuff, chocolate, anything that
You were
was...
quite big for the chocolate, weren't
Yeah, I
you?
love chocolate, yeah.
And how's that these days?
It's okay, I give it up for Lent as well now.
Oh, very good.
But I had a big Easter egg before I got started Lent.
Just to fit it in.
I shouldn't be saying that, should I? But yeah, so I was kicked off and drinking water more than I ever did, because 9 times out of 10 I forget to drink water.
Right.
It's just if it's not in front of me,
Yeah.
I won't drink it.
I'm the same.
Yeah. So made more of an effort with that. Changed my diet in ways that I ate really healthy, like meat, vegetables, fish. Changed it to all not high fat saturated foods or high calorie sugar content. So yeah, the weight, I've lost weight with it.
Have you?
Yeah. I don't know how much I've lost, but I know I've lost weight because buy me clothes and stuff, and my sizes that I buy in Primark.
Of course.
That is also. But
and do you find it goes up and down with, thinking about diet and water, and do you have like good weeks and bad weeks like everyone, I guess?
Yeah, you do. You have a good week or a bad week, and you just, things come in. Like for instance, with me, I eat healthy more than I eat unhealthy now. But I will have the odd treat, like the hot cross buns are in, so I'll have a hot cross bun or something like that. But I make sure then that I don't eat more over the day. Like today we've had breakfast and we've had sourdough and stuff, and but I won't eat excessive carbs again today.
Right.
Just eat like proteins and all just really nice food.
Yeah.
Basically salads, vegetables. And then, I will have, what is it they say, 80-20. I will have 80% of me looking after myself and then 20%. If I go out with my friends and things, or we go out to eat or we go somewhere, I'll eat some things. But I stay clear now of high fat, like crisps and all stuff like that.
That's good.
I eat lots of, well, not a lot, but I eat nuts and things. If I feel hungry now, I'll go and get them instead of looking for something sweet or something.
That's good.
And I've got a little app that I use now. So I just use that when I'm out to make sure that what I'm getting is good, not bad.
What's the app?
Yeah. It's Yucca, the app.
Okay.
Yeah. But my hot cross buns are bad. It said bad in big letters on them. But I thought I can have one. So.
And what does the app help you with?
It's really good because it helps you not eat a lot of processed foods.
Right. It's a guide on how processed something
yeah,
is. Okay.
yeah, and what's in them and what isn't. So you'll find, say for instance, this is only one little thing, in the shops, they have kidney beans, say, and the good tin will have stuff it shouldn't have in.
Right.
But the essential tin is all good. It's just looking.
That's interesting.
And
Doing
it's
a bit
great
more
having
research,
the app because you don't have to read all the ingredients on it, because some of them have that many ingredients.
Of course, yeah.
You know, and you just come across things now, but I'm becoming a bit of a pain at home, because if I go shopping with my daughter or something, I say, oh, you can't have that. It's rubbish. You can't have that. You can't have that.
That's great.
Oh, that's got all this in and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So it's just re-educating yourself to a better.
We'll put a link to the app because that sounds really,
Yeah.
really helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I think a lot of
it's
people-
called. It really is good, and it also does cosmetics as well. You know, to let you know what's in them. But the food thing is brilliant.
Yeah, it sounds great. And has Frank been supportive with, you changing behaviours around drinking more water, eating healthy, your husband?
Because Frank's doesn't eat meat as such. He does eat lamb, but he doesn't eat like bacon and, high saturated fats or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he eats well anyway. Frank is all for like brown rice, things like that. But he has dark chocolate, but he will have a treat. Like an apple turnover from an Marks and Spencer's. He loves them. But he'll only have one a week, say, or something like that. But he eats healthy as well, and he juices stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, he's good. He's good.
Has he encouraged you in drinking more water? And
Yeah, he has, and drinking, he'll do me like a juice of something and things like that. But water now, I make sure that I have it on the table, my little table when I'm sitting in the living room. So I just make sure that I drink it more and just leave it there. Sometimes I'll forget it's there. Sometimes I'll have a cup of tea and forget it's there. It's just what it is type of thing. But I will drink more water now when I go out, or if I'm going somewhere, I'll have a glass of water in between whatever it is that I'm having, just to make sure that. And I think I need it as well. I don't feel right if I don't do it. Because I did go off it for a little while and everything else, and I just felt sluggish, didn't feel
interesting,
and I just didn't feel as well as what I felt when I was
a bit of a difference
looking after myself,
and then
and
you
what
feel
I was
a difference
eating, and I look at food differently now and think, oh well, I'm not eating that, I'm not going to have that, and if I have that, it's not really that good.
That's brilliant.
Get an alternative.
When we've had neuroscientists on, they've talked about how hard behaviour change is no matter what age you are. And as you do get older, it becomes even harder to change your behaviour. So, to see that you're able to do it even with, being diagnosed with dementia and 6 years in is fantastic.
Yeah. I think it just helps you as well. It just makes you feel better. And we were talking about sleeping before. I'm not a great sleeper, but when I am not eating rubbish and stuff, I can settle better.
Yeah, well, sugar and high processed foods, they can give you inflammation.
Yeah.
And that inflammation then transfers to your brain, and it means that it's harder to sleep. Basically, that's why you wouldn't. No one would say have a chocolate bar before bed, because it's going to energise you.
I have really cut out a load of junk out my food.
Fantastic.
I don't eat a lot of it at all now.
It's great to hear.
I don't eat crisps as much. Well, I don't eat crisps at all at the moment because I give them up for Lent as well. But even so, I've give them up. I wasn't eating a lot before when I'd started my regime. And so I'm doing okay. I mean, I have the odd slip up. I mean, you go
everyone does,
I'll have a day. And it depends on how you feel some days. But with the likes of people who have a food problem like myself sometimes, if I feel great, I'll eat. If I feel bad, I'll eat. It doesn't make no difference. There's an excuse for it. So I'm going to try and keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. It's like an inspiration for if you are early in the diagnosis or you're supporting someone who's in it. You know, diet can have a huge impact on
definitely.
how you feel, and also how the disease progresses. And the sooner you can think to change it, to drink more water, to eat less processed foods, to really try and cut out sugar.
Yeah.
Because sugar is described by neuroscientists as the worst thing that you can do for your brain health. So if you do have a problem, you know, that's cognitive, you know, cut it out.
Yeah, it's amazing how much sugar is in food and how they disguise it with different names.
Yeah.
You know, you look at
and
something and
like
you go, oh, that's not a lot of sugar in that. And then when you look at what they've wrote, I think maize is one of them and something else, and they're full of sugar, even though they say they're healthy. So, yeah, it's given me a good impetus to look at what I'm eating and what I'm doing.
Fantastic.
And I'm walking more and doing things because I feel better in myself.
Awesome.
And so it's good. Thank you.
Well, we'll have a little break there and we'll come back and do a little reminiscence corner.
Oh, okay.
We really hope you're enjoying this podcast. We want this to be one of the best free resources for any family affected by dementia. With your help, we can build the biggest community in the world for supporting, guiding and comforting everyone who faces cognitive issues and the people around them. So please hit that subscribe button or share it with someone who needs it.
Everybody who I know who is active in those groups are lasting a lot longer than the average prediction.
Yeah.
I know people who've had it for 20 years. I know people who've had it for 15, 10, whatever. I've had it for 11. And we are all convinced that actually we are keeping it at bay because we are using our brains so much.
And you've got a real strong, obviously, sense of purpose. And I think I mentioned it before, where there's a why, there's a will. And if there's a will, then it's going to keep you going on the hard days. It's going to keep you two coming here every week. You've got a sense of purpose to help other people, but also maybe to change some of the systems, whether it's the NHS, whether it's organisations, like we mentioned. I think it's unbelievably powerful to have a real strong sense of purpose. There you go.
Oh, he's lovely, him, wasn't he?
Yeah. George is a hero.
And he's right, it is. You've got to have a purpose. You've got to get up every day and do something. I know some people just cannot do that because at the stage of the dementia that they're in or their cognitive behaviour. But you've got to get up and think more about what you're going to do with the day, what you're going to achieve, what you know, even change something, change your behaviour. Like, we'll look at Tom and it is painting and all things like that, and he works and, you know, he's going on the bike ride, he's doing stuff. And you just get to a point where you think, well, I've got to do something here, otherwise I'm going to...
You mentioned that recently you've been experiencing some sundowning, which is one of the symptoms of dementia. And how you've reflected on that, of like pushing yourself even more to make sure that you're out.
Yeah, because it was quite strange really when it started, and it's sort of, oh, what's going on here type of thing, you know, why am I like that? I've had a good day, I've done this, I've done that and things, but then it just comes on you, and it is like what it says, you know, about when the sun goes down, it just sort of comes over you. It's like letting a blow-up toy go down.
You lose all your energy?
Yeah, you just, not so much your energy, no, you just lose that momentum and the way that you're feeling. You know, when you're just sitting there doing something, like say about watching the news or something, or watching the telly or watching something that I like, and it just comes out the blue. You don't get a warning, it just comes. And you think, oh, what's that? You know, and then I spoke to Frank about it, and I said, I think I might be having that sundown, and you know, I have had it now and again, but then it started to come most nights, you know, and I thought, right, if I'm going to have this, I'm going to work with it. So I started again. You have to keep retraining your mind to something different because, as you say, about changing your behaviours and doing things like that. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just still carrying on with what I'm doing. And then if it comes on, I know what it is. I know what to do. I know I need to get up, do something. Or I can just sit there, try and read a book, try and do something. But try and, you know, not let it affect me in the way that... Because I know in time it will, when it becomes more... Pacific is the word, I don't know. But I know it's there now. But
you don't want to let it stop you doing anything.
Yeah, I don't really expect it every night. I don't wait for it to happen or anything like that. I just get on with what I'm doing. And it does, you know, I'm sitting there and thinking, oh, this is coming on again. And then, you know, I sort of recognise it now and just do the best that I can with it.
Of course.
Really. Yeah. That's the only thing you can do, is get up and, not get up, I mean, physically get up, but get up in your mind and think, right, this is this. I'm doing this right now. I'll be writing my diary or doing something. And I think we'll just continue. Don't stop because you're feeling like this. And that's what I do. So it's
and it might just, like you say, because you've had it infrequently before, it might be a phase you're going through because at the moment the sun is starting to go down a lot later, which is like then a change in your day and all our days because it, you know, things do change. Like I was leaving work the other day, it was 5:30 and it was really sunny and I was like, oh, that's different because you're so used to being pitch black when I was leaving work. So it is like changing a lot in the last few weeks in terms of the time. So it's probably hopefully just adjusting.
It does say that in
Yeah.
some of the literature that it could be associated with things like that.
Yeah.
But it is part of the symptoms of dementia or Alzheimer's or...
And it's great that you reflected and thought, right, I've got to like not let this stop me going out and stop doing the things because hopefully it is just a phase and it will pass, won't it? And
yeah. I'm not sure if it will pass, but I'll just have to take that as it comes, like I do every day. Take it every day as it comes, whatever it is, and just, you know, throw what you like at me, but I'm going to get up and do something about it if I can and when I can.
Absolutely.
So,
and I think that's what helps people to keep fighting it and keep using your brain and keep doing this podcast and keep meeting friends, and it's important, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's learning to do that. You don't want to do it in like sort of, oh, I've got to get this, I've got to get that, got to do that, got to do that. You've got to take it slowly and do it in that fashion rather than, you know, just throw yourself long on into it because you'll only wear yourself out. You just have to have like a little, I used to call them when I was at work, a little committee meeting with myself.
And reflect on where you're at and what's possible now and what's not possible.
And, you know, do what I can do with it. And that's it. So,
great.
See how we go.
Awesome. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. It's great to have you on, Fran.
Thank you.
To have a chat.
It's nice to be here again.
Thanks so much for listening today. I hope anyone gets any help out of this. You've enjoyed it.
Thanks again for listening today. Just a reminder to do your own research. We always take guests, scientists, researchers, people supporting people living with dementia at their word. They might talk about things that are new in science. They might talk about things that have really helped them. So just a reminder, do your own research. And thanks again for listening.